say that long distance relationships don't last, but I think it's not because of the distance. It's actually as long as you can communicate, you'll be fine. Better put them in quotation. Say what you need to say.
I first met Derick on December 31, 2005.
In Greenbelt.
I was introduced by a very good friend, Donna.
So it was a good first meeting because prior to that, actually I've been single for like 3 years already. Walking like a one-man army.
And at the time, I spent New Year's Eve in Manila. Usually I spend it in Bacolod for the holidays. But at the time, it was serendipitous that my boss told me to spend New Year in Manila. He didn't allow me to take a leave.
And then it was, at that time I was thinking na, ako baka I'll be single na forever. pero then, Reg came and, we met and we hit it off.
And our first meeting was actually a very interesting one because he brought with him a white plastic bag. And guess what was on that plastic bag? It was his laundry. Very interesting. This was a very interesting guy whom I would like to get to know better.
But the sad part is that I had to go back to Canada, and then she was left here. So we were friends, acquaintances, and then we email each other, text, and then I guess because of the distance, we just ended up as acquaintances first.
Then when he went back to Canada, the phone calls never stopped, the texting never stopped. In fact, he devised a method whereby he could call me for free. Just imagine that. So he was very sincere in his pursuit for me, which I found very endearing. I didn't find these qualities with other guys. Thus, I fell for him.
And then in 2008, I proposed to Reg in a very unique way.
And he proposed on a plane on the way to Bacolod.
And of course, he said yes.
And he met my parents. He asked for my hand for marriage. And he's such a very nice person.
And soon after, we started planning our wedding plans and all that. And steadily becoming even more closer.
Say what you need to say. 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 Say what you need to say.
Derick, I've never met a person in my life who can make me laugh as much as you do. So I think our marriage will definitely be a happy one and will be an exciting and a good one because you've never failed to make me laugh. For the big smile in my heart right now, I thank you. And remember that I'll always be here for you, of course, as your wife. And I'm sure we will definitely have a lot of wonderful moments together. And for better or for worse, as they say, I have to be by your side. Thank you. I love you.
Oh, it's wrong, it's a problem I'm feeling if you're gone.
Hi, Han. So thank you for for being with me. I know that we've had our ups and downs, and I also know that it's been also tough. I mean, it's not easy being in our kind of situation, long distance, but we stood the test of 3,000 miles and time zones and sleepless nights and 50 text messages a day at 20 pesos per text. So of course all of those just really means that we both really are meant to be together and we both really love each other. So I love you, and finally we won't be having a long distance thing anymore once you come with me and we go to Canada.
And I think you're so mean. I think we should try. I think I could need this in my life, but I think I'm just scared that I know too